name is Aaliyah Kapili and I'm a 20-year-old classically trained singer. If you would like to get to know more about me, please check out my socials. I have links to them in the description down below and you can see it on this picture here. If you would like to make a reaction suggestion or to vote for a reaction suggestion, please check out my Patreon. I have a link to that in the description down below as well. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and thank you everyone for all your support. I really appreciate it. Today, I'll be reacting to Kansas for the very first time, and I'll be checking out their song, Carry On Wayward Son. Special thanks to Paul Keeling for this reaction suggestion, and thank you to all my patrons who voted for this suggestion. A little bit about them is that they are an American rock band formed in Topeka, Kansas in 1973. They became popular during the decade, initially on album-oriented rock charts and later with hit singles such as Carry On Wayward Son and Dust in the Wind. I'm so looking forward to reacting to them for the very first time, especially since I'm reacting to one of their hit singles. So with that being said, now on to the reaction!
Quick disclaimer. I am nowhere near an expert as I still have a lot of things to learn. Me reacting is just a way for me to appreciate the singer's talent based on the knowledge I have so far. It's also a way for me to learn new things.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
I usually don't pause this quick in a song, but I just have to mention that was an awesome opening. I love that they started out with harmonies right away and that it was a cappella where you can just focus on their beautiful voices harmonizing with each other. And their harmonies are so clean, especially on those vocal runs. You could just hear how in sync they are with each other. They definitely have great collaboration and musicianship skills as a band. Okay, I will put it back from the beginning and I won't pause so soon.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Once I rose above the noise and confusion.
Before we move on to what I believe is the first verse of the song, I just wanted to say that the transitions of the song are so smooth and so cool. First off, you have this amazing intro with the harmonized a cappella vocals, and then right away they transition to this awesome instrumental section where you hear all of these cool guitar riffs, and then they start the next section with a really cool harmonized note on an ah vowel, and then straight to verse 1. The details in this song are so cool. I love that transition.
Once I rose above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion. I was soaring ever higher, but I flew too high. Though my eyes could see, I still was a blind man. Though my mind could think, I still
I believe that was Steve Walsh we just heard on the verse, and he has such a nice voice. I really like the brightness you hear in his tone. I believe he has a great use of his nasal resonance, and I like how he starts off the verse in a speak like manner, and then he goes to more of, let's say, legato or more of a lyrical way of singing, and then he sneaks in a belt right before the chorus, which I thought was so cool. I want to hear a little bit of that again.
You still was a madman. I hear the voices when I'm dreaming. I can hear them say, carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
So now I know that the intro of this song is the a cappella version of the chorus, and I love that they have the harmonies in the chorus. I like that contrast where the verses are a solo and then the chorus is where the group comes together and does amazing harmonies together. Also, now I know that the transition between the chorus and the verse is that really cool instrumental section that we hear where all of the instruments play such cool parts, and then you have this really nice guitar riff, and I have a feeling that the guitar riffs of the song in the transition are an iconic part of the song. It just sounds really cool, so how can it not be iconic? I will be very surprised if I'm wrong.
Don't you cry no more. Masquerading as a man with a reason. My charade is the event of the season. And if I claim to be a wise man, it surely means that I don't know. On a stormy sea of moving emotion, tossed about I'm like a ship on the ocean. I set a course for winds of fortune, but I hear the voices say, carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. No!
A vocal technique thing that I noticed that Steve does that is actually similar to what we do in classical singing or in opera is he has this good use of using his open vowels, and that really helps him with the projection of his voice. I think the best example is when he sings, hopefully I can recreate this, I set a course for winds of fortune, but I hear the voices say. So something he does is that he doesn't go straight into the consonant. So for example, in fortune, he doesn't do fortune. He emphasizes the U vowel more. So fortune. But I hear the voices say. He doesn't do say. He emphasizes more of the A when he belts that note or that word. This is a technique that they also use in contemporary as well, not only in classical, but this is definitely used a lot in like musical theater and also rock too. I just thought that similarity between a lot of genres is really cool. But just in general, it's a really nice technique.
Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. No!
sorry for cutting into the solo. I promise I will replay it before the solo. I just wanted to mention, did Steve just like switch between like singing and then percussion and the organ, and he just does that to switch between instruments? That was impressive. I didn't know he was a multi-instrumentalist as well. That was so impressive. I have to see that again. Blown away by that part. First off, the guitar solo was really cool, and then all of a sudden we hear Steve does some great high belts and the riffs too that he does. Wow, that was awesome. I want to hear that part again. First off, I'm so sorry I forgot to mention this before, but I really like how that part was also like a call and response between Steve and Robbie. And then, wow, that long high belt that Steve just did there, clearly he has great breath support and wow, great control in his belt register. Let's hear that long note again.
Don't you cry no
I see why this song became one of Kansas's hit single. First off, they have a well-written song. I love the form of the song. You have a really catchy chorus, a really catchy verse, and they play with different textures. Like I mentioned before, you have a solo in the verses, and then you have a group in the chorus with the harmonies. You have some lovely harmonies from Robbie, and then you can hear great virtuosity from the band members, especially in the transition where you hear the different instrumental solos, and then you have the iconic guitar riff. And then in general, Steve is the lead singer of the song, and he showcases some impressive singing on the song. This was definitely a great song to react to for my first reaction of the band Kansas. That's the end of the video! I hope you all enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye, friends! Oh